AITA for not staying overnight at the hospital with our 7-year-old son along with my ex-wife? Our son has a bad case of pneumonia requiring a surgical procedure to drain fluid from his chest, and now he has a chest tube. The infection is pretty bad. We've been here about 8 days and he is finally starting to turn a corner. The fevers are less frequent and not as high. I have been here every day and will continue to do so. His mom, my ex-wife, is also here, but during the day she's working, remotely, and a little more distracted. A couple days ago, with our son showing some progress, I decided to leave for the night so I can get some rest. His mom will leave for about 3 hours in the late afternoon/evening to shower, change, do whatever, and when she returns I leave. At that time our son is getting ready to sleep or is sleeping. I return first thing in the morning, between 6 and 6:30 a.m. to make sure I am here for the doctor rounds or any early morning procedure such as labs or x-rays. Full transparency, my girlfriend lives nearby and I go to her house to shower, change, and get some rest in a real bed. I've offered my son's mom the same opportunity. I've told her that if she wanted to go home for the night I am more than happy to stay. However, she refuses, and today when I made the same offer she said no, she's going to stay with our son and doesn't understand how any parent can leave their child at the hospital so they can go be with their partner. Apparently she can still get in my head because here I am asking if I am the asshole for leaving my son at the hospital with his mom, my ex-wife, instead of staying the night. Should I also be staying if she's here? Update: first of all, I want to thank you all for your well wishes, it truly means a lot. We are still at the hospital but my son is doing much better. Chest tube is scheduled to come out tomorrow, he is responding well to new antibiotics, appetite is back, and fevers have been gone for over 48 hours, thank God. I continue to offer my son's mom to go home for the night but she continues to refuse. However, she is taking longer breaks during the day and it seems like she is getting some rest because she comes back looking more refreshed. Since she insists on staying, I continue to leave for a few hours at night to get some sleep. However, I am back first thing in the morning before they wake and to make sure I don't miss any procedure, labs, x-ray, CT scan or any doctor rounds, which I haven't, and I stay until my son falls asleep. His mom is better about me leaving, I think because she sees how present and involved I am in our son's care, treatment, and treatment plan. So she stopped with the petty comments, for now, or she found this thread lol. All this has taught me a valuable lesson. We hear about it all the time but this experience really made me believe it. We cannot take care of other people if we don't take care of ourselves. I feel more present and clear-headed compared to the first few nights where I was staying all night. I am a bigger guy so the tiny bed plus the frequent nurse check-ins make it impossible to get any rest. I was miserable during the day and was running on fumes, or adrenaline since our son was in the thick of it. Thankfully he's in a much more stable place. It really is whatever works for you. This is working for me and I am okay with it. I get be present all day with my son, stay engaged in his treatment, and he seems to know that I am here for him, as well as his mom. Side note, therapy has been good for me in learning that I needed to stop seeking validation from others and learn and work at looking for validation from within. Still working on that, and I have grown so much in that department everywhere else in my life. I learned, though, that my son's mom still knows what strings to pull to make me compromise that part of my mental well-being. Although this thread provided some validation, thank you, it was also a big reminder that the validation I truly need is within me. I know I'm doing right by my son, and I also know that I need to take care of myself so my son gets the best possible version of me.